Hi everyone, it's your digital influencer. Hope we're all having a good day. Today I'm going to be talking about patience. My experience in day-to-day life has taught me a lot about being patient. I guess patience and being African don't really correlate. I know when I remember growing up, I wasn't really taught the act of being patient, right? A lot of expectations in the environment that we live in today is everything has to happen now. With the advent of a lot of the technological development, social media, time seems to be the most valuable property to own right now. Everybody wants everything done almost instantaneously, immediately. And the truth about it is that life really doesn't work in that direction, right? Now, I'm going to talk about two things, a macro and a micro approach to being very effective, right? And this is simply going to be done by just applying these two approaches, macro and micro. Now, I want you to be big macroly on patience. What does that mean? It means that knowing fully well that while you micro engage, when you're micro engaging, you're going extremely hard. That is basically on your day-to-day activities, fully well knowing that you've keyed in the three pillars, which is physical, mental, and spiritual. Now, you're going to micromanage, you're going to modulate those day-to-day activities to the micro execution of your day-to-day goings. Now, what does that simply mean? It means that while you're putting in your work in a organized goal-like fashion, you are in the background applying the macro approach, knowing fully well that one day all the micros will tie up together to give you that macro result. And I'll give you a very good example. In the workspace today, a lot of times you might not be getting ahead in terms of where you're supposed to be as at the time you're supposed to be there, but then you find out that you probably want to do what we all know as being a sucker to the boss, being a yes guy or a yes lady, hoping that process will accelerate your getting to the next level. But the truth about it is that you're going to only get to the next level when you personally develop yourself. And in the process of personally developing yourself, you're going to have to apply the micro and macro. The micro happens on your everyday execution, right? And the macro process basically is now the fruition of the entire process. Now, instead of you being a sucker to your boss, he or she, or trying to use the kissing adage to be able to approach this, why don't you spend time microly on your personal development journey, right? Then in the background, apply the macro view to it. Now, what you find out today in workplaces, a lot of people don't micro approach their day-to-day activities, right? And they go with the macro approach most of the time, trying to get to that end goal without actually applying patience, right? In this particular video, I'm not telling you to be patient and not do anything. I'm telling you to have an overall patience understanding of your journey and apply a micro approach to the daily activities of this same journey, right? Now, it's so funny that, people want everything done almost immediately, right? I'm telling you today, a lot of the work that you need to do, you need to apply patience, diligent patience, hard-working patience approach. You have to continue going hard at those basic things that would get the fundamentals in your micro approach, and just sit back kind of subconsciously using the macro approach view. What have we been talking about today? Patience, micro, macro. Patience, micro, macro. All right? Don't be someone who wants everything just done immediately. Don't be someone who cannot execute patience, because a huge chunk of everything that I stand for is built on the premises of patience. Like I said, I'm not saying to you not to engage actively, but I am saying use the micro macro approach. It's your digital influencer. Hope you have a great one. Thank you.